Tyra Banks is not just a well-known American supermodel, but also a prominent television personality who has accumulated a substantial fortune. Have you ever wondered, nevertheless, how this famous person lives? You may see what Tyra Banks' opulent lifestyle is like in this video. Born in 1973. Career: Tyra Lynn Banks, popularly known as Tyra Banks or just BanX, was born in Englewood, California in 1973. She is a well-known American model and media personality. At the age of 15, she signed a contract to begin her professional modeling career with LA Models and later Elite Model Management. During this time, she traveled to Europe and committed herself fully to the industry. She participated in editorials for big magazines like Vogue and Elle, as well as fashion shows for well-known companies like Chanel, Yves Saint Laurent, and Victoria's Secret during the 1990s. It's understandable why Tyra Banks has grown to be a fashion industry icon, being regarded as one of the most successful black supermodels of the 2000s and one of the greatest supermodels of all time. She made investments in other fields as well, like acting, where she first appeared in the 1990s in the films Higher Learning and the comedy The Fresh Prince of Bel-Air. Banks committed herself to her TV career in the early 2000s, working as a presenter and producer of the reality series America's Next Top Model. Pacific Palisades Real Estate. Celebrity Tyra Banks enjoys purchasing and selling opulent real properties. The presenter has bought a number of residences in Los Angeles, California's affluent Pacific Palisades district in recent years. Her first home in the neighborhood, which was purchased in 2014, is a 3,700 square foot contemporary home with high ceilings and an open floor plan that give the impression of more space. The main level features gorgeous wooden floors, a floating staircase, and 3 enormous windows that let in natural light into the kitchen, dining area, and living area with garden views. 4 elegant and incredibly snug bedrooms, a modern, spotless office, and a family area with a fireplace are all included. There are 4 more bathrooms on the property that are comparable to the enormous master bedroom, which also features a forested balcony and an opulent bathroom. The property is 5,200 square feet in size outside, with a little separate gym area and an extremely lush lawn. Some sources claim that Banks paid $3.3 million for the property, which she then sold for an astounding $4 million in 2018. Another property she owns in the neighborhood is a modern mansion situated in a posh neighborhood and constructed in 2014. The property is over 6,000 square feet in size, with wide plank floors and hand-painted bespoke designs on the walls. Cars. Tyra Banks invests in cars for her garage with an eye toward comfort and luxury. She has been spotted, for instance, riding a sturdy quadricycle that's ideal for off-roading, a Can-Am Outlander. Strong power, excellent performance, and a range of models make this vehicle popular among trail enthusiasts in difficult terrain. It also makes sense that a quadricycle of this kind starts at about $14,600. In terms of vehicles, she drives a Mercedes-Benz GLA, a small SUV with a sleek and contemporary look that, in its most advanced form, has a top speed of 149 miles per hour. That's most likely the reason the model's car is worth $35,000. Tyra Banks was also photographed in a Chevrolet Tahoe, a high-performance SUV that can fit up to 9 people comfortably, in Los Angeles with a partner. This car's interior boasts several technical features as well as great finishes for the comfort of the occupants. Additionally, you will need to spend about $56,000 to own a car like this. To add insult to injury, Tyra Banks has also been seen stepping out of what looks to be an executive vehicle with a high performance that is outfitted with cutting-edge technology capabilities to assist drivers on long trips. The model was also spotted in a GMC Yukon XL, a big vehicle that stands out for being incredibly roomy and comfortable for up to 9 passengers. The car has V8 engines that have a maximum output of 420 horsepower. Additionally, the car typically costs $60,000. To give you an idea of the cost, one of the other vehicles she is reported to own is a gorgeous convertible Lexus SC 430, which costs an estimated $7,000 and can go from 0 to 60 miles per hour in just 5.7 seconds. Shopping and luxury. Tyra Banks is a wealthy superstar who can afford to acquire everything she desires. For instance, the supermodel frequently dresses in expensive, provocative, and sophisticated clothing to appear her best. To give you an idea, She was spotted in a picture shoot sporting a 152-carat Milan leather jacket and a 342-carat Milan fitted dress. The model also enjoys investing in contemporary sneakers. She displayed some of the models in her collection, including a Dyer Air Jordan 1 for $2,000 and a Nike Air Force 1 PlayStation worth $280. In an interview with Complex, Banks used the opportunity to herald a few more items, including an Air Jordan 3 Animal Pack valued at $270. For $320, Adidas Ultra Boost Chinese New Year. 469 Air Jordan 1 Mid New Love. From $499, the Air Jordan 1 Rookie of the Year. Chicago Air Jordan 1 Loss starting at $735. Tyra Banks enjoys showing off her expensive jewels as well. Other properties. Tyra Banks does not spare any expense when it comes to obtaining nice homes. She formerly owned a home in Sonoma, for instance, which brought $2.65 million when it sold. The model also possessed a second apartment in New York, this one in the Soho neighborhood. Wide plank floors run the length of the 2,000-square-foot interior unit, which also has a dining area that seats 6, a kitchen with blue cabinetry, an office with custom bookcases, 2 roomy bedrooms, and 3 exquisite bathrooms. The media reports that she paid slightly over $2 million for the condo, which she ultimately chose to sell in 2015 for $3.8 million. Actress Marion Davies lived in a Spanish colonial-style home in Beverly Hills, California, which is another property owned by Tyra Banks. Built in 1926 initially, the house underwent renovations in the 1970s and has over 5,700 square feet with several architectural and decorative aspects that add to its uniqueness. For instance, the living area features a chandelier, an exposed wooden beam ceiling, and vaulted ceiling space, floor-to-ceiling windows, French doors, and a center fireplace. In the meanwhile, the kitchen boasts top-notch china cabinetry, stainless steel appliances, and gorgeous handcrafted cabinets. The mansion also features 7 bathrooms, a more private living area, what looks to be an artist's studio, a library, an office with views of the outside, and a formal dining room with more contemporary furnishings. There are 4 very comfortable bedrooms, the largest of which is the master suite with its own sitting area, walk-in closet with fitted closets, and Spanish tile floors. Net worth. Tyra Banks is a multi-talented celebrity who has undoubtedly amassed substantial wealth. When Banks first started her professional career, her primary sources of income were modeling and sponsorships for well-known companies like Victoria's Secret, which brought in about $3 million annually. But as her fame grew, she started to make even more money in other capacities. Tyra Banks, for instance, has been making enormous salary as a producer and talk show host since the 2000s. To put it in perspective, Tyra Banks made at least $150,000 every episode while filling in for Tom Bergeron as host of Dancing with the Stars in 2020. That works out to an average of $1.6 million per season. She made almost $18 million a year hosting the Tyra Banks Show, another program she aired for 5 years. However, as creator, producer, and host, America's Next Top Model appears to have brought in the greatest money for the star, with Forbes estimating that Banks has made up to $30 million in a single year from the show. Taking into account all of her revenue streams, estimates put her yearly salary at $10 million. And while Tyra Banks' exact net worth is unknown, some reports claim that she is in her 50s and has a $90 million net worth.